Yo, what up, everybody? Swahili Nation family. It's good to see you guys here today. It's another beautiful day God has given us to come here to share and to talk and to discuss about Africa's future. Africa's future. Come on, youth, man. If you're joining me right now, please tell me. Let me know in the comment section where you're joining from. And let me know. Yeah, let me know where you're joining from, guys. If in Africa, let me know which country you're joining from. If it's outside of Africa, also let me know where you're joining from. Man, today is gonna be an amazing day. There's a fire in the house. I'm super excited because we're gonna talk about youth. And if you're joining right now, if you're not youth, maybe you're an odd person. Please don't worry. All right, don't be like, you know what, this is for youth. I don't want to be there. Please don't do that. Come and hang out with us. We're going to have such an amazing time today. Again, it's day number 4 of One Africa Forum. And the topic of today is youth and leadership. African youth must wake up right now. It's time for youth to take initiative. It is time for you. It is time for me. It is time for everybody out there. And just as usual, representing here, Swahili Nation. So let me know, guys, in the comment section where you're joining from. I'm super excited. I'm super glad to come here, guys, to see y'all. You know, it's always a pleasure to come and hang out with y'all. We have started day 1, day 2, day 3, and a lot of y'all have been joining us. So that's really amazing. We're making a progress because the change begins from conversation. You know what I'm saying? When you want to change, not just to yourself, but when you want to change it, when you want to see change in a community, when you want to see change in the country, in the continent, then it begins with a conversation. It begins with dialogue, what we're having right now. And the good thing about this forum, I'm not the only speaker here. I don't even know who is going to join and speak today. But what I would do is just sharing the link in the comment section. And whoever is there will just join and share their opinion. We have German in the house, Ahmed Abdi. German, man. Come on, look at that now. In the house, Halala. Whoa. This Halala, I'm sorry. Can you tell me where is Halala? You this, Salam, yes, Salam, everybody. It's gonna be a beautiful day, and we're gonna hang out for some time here. Yeah, so let me know, guys. I'm just taking my time, maybe to let other people to come and to join, to hang out with us today for Day 4 Youth and Leadership for Africa. And remember, man, our passion and our mission is one thing, man, and is that to make sure that Africa is just to make sure that Africa is getting the attention it needs. It gets the attention it needs from us. And yesterday and the other day from yesterday, I share with you guys that the Africa's population is 60% youth. Africa's population. From Mogadishu in the house, Africa, and we have our brother here as well. He say African major problem is the way we think. It seems like the colonizers have been hypothesizing us. The colonizers are taking our solid minerals in the exchange of pieces of paper and money. Yeah, so we're going to have an amazing discussion today, and I'm super excited. We have Ethiopia in the house, Mogadishu in the house, German in the house. Come on. Invite people. Invite people. If you can copy this link and you can share with your brothers and sisters and some people out there that, hey, guys, there's One Africa Forum. Let's go and let's talk about Africa's future. That's what we're going to do today here. Yeah, it's just a conversation between us, between me and you. Ebenezer, hey, Ebenezer, it's good to see you again. I'll be sharing the link very soon. I hope you have something to share with us today. You have something to share with the Africa. Big supporter, Ahmed Abdi. I appreciate that. Means a lot. It means a lot to receive support from Swahili Nation family. So, guys, this is what I wanted to do. Today I really wanted to share with you guys this video. I'll show you right here. In the opening, I wanted to screen share this video. Let me show you right now, guys. Right here. Yes, I hope you guys can see that. I wanted to share with you, I wanted to share with you guys this video right here. It's by Fred Swanika, all right? I wanted to share with you guys this video. But the only issue and the only problem is that This video right here is by Teddy Talks, all right? Because let me remove this banner here so that you may be able to see me. All right? This video right here is, you know, Teddy Talk. And I was trying to figuring out and to check online that if Teddy Talk has copyrights, and then I found out that they do have copyright. And if you want to use their work, then you have to fill out the request information form to actually ask them. So I did that, but then it's going to take like a couple of weeks for them to come back to me to tell me if I can use it. I thought it's going to be like just quick. Let me know right away and we'll go ahead and do it. No, but they didn't. So if I'm going to play this video right now, right here, I might get into trouble. I might get into trouble, and I don't want to get into trouble. You know what I'm saying? If I share this with you guys right now, I might get into trouble because either they might block my channel or file like copyrights, and I don't want to. I don't really want to risk that. You know, I wish I can do that right now, but I think I'll be risking the channel because, you know, for big channel like Teddy Talk, they can just, you know, block, like they can just block or put a strike on your channel. And you might lose your channel anytime, you know. You don't even know like when it's gonna happen. So I think the more you grow in YouTube, the more you have to be careful because if anything happen anytime, then it's gonna cost you a lot. Yeah. So I don't know. Can you guys let me know? Have you guys seen this video before? Let me know in the comment section. Have you seen this video before by Fred Swanika? It's such an amazing guy. I've seen this video. I've listened to it like twice, and I really wanted to share with you because this right here is the young man who he has like the spirit of Pan-Africanism, and his vision. He has a school, you know, in South Africa that he's actually raising young African leaders. But then one of the vision is just to open those universities throughout Africa to raise African leaders for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So this. I wanted to share with you guys, but I'm not going to be able to share because of the copyrights. Yeah, but if you have some time, please go and you can check that video and it will be amazing. It's just to receive different perspective, different views. Yeah, so let's go ahead. I'll just lay down a little bit of foundation today, and then I will welcome you guys to come and to share whatever that you have. Youth and leadership. Africa youth must wake up now. It's time for youth to take initiative. Guys, as I said before, and you guys know that 60% of Africa's population is youth. It's you and me, right? That means we have a big role, a big part to play in sustaining the development of our continent in Africa. That means if youth, we are sleeping, if we're not at work, then our continent is gone. 60% of the population is youth. 40% are old people. So 40% old people, maybe God will take them away, some of them. But 60% that are youth, that means we'll stay there for a while. We'll be there for a while. And if we are not awakening, if we are not awake, we lost. If we are not at work, we lose. If you're not at work, we're dead. Nobody is there to save the continent. Nobody is there to save our people. So I think this message of love, peace, and unity in Africa, it has to begin with us, youth, because we are the majority in the continent. And if we are awakened, I'm telling you, we can change our countries, we can change our continent, we can change every surrounding around us if we awake. Somebody commented the other day that some of us were sleeping, that when you wake them up, they get mad because they don't want to work. And the other day I said that we cannot be lazy. 60% of youth in Africa, we need to wake up. That's why I said African youth must wake up now. It's time for youth to take initiative. There is one comment that I would like to share. Somebody else commented recently here on YouTube, and I think this will be laying foundation for what we're going to be talking about. Here, this person, what he's saying. He commented in one of the videos that I shared. So yes, this message for Africa, I give credit because broad, good topic to talk about it. And it's not about prouding Ethiopia or other countries in Africa. It is about how to solve the problem we have for the centuries in Africa. Problem that continues living within Africa nationwide and brings separation, between brothers and sisters. He continues by saying, he says, it is about how to get rid of the ideology that brings separation in Africa. It is about solving and bring solution to the table. Find the roots, cause, and solve it. And then the last part, it says, if the cause of the problem are the leaders, how can we solve it? If the roots of the cause are the Western ideology, how can all Africans come together to solve this issue? God have mercy on us. I'll try to read this again, just so, because this is what we're going to lay foundation on. And let me take this moment to shout out to him, because this is not, I didn't write this. Somebody else wrote this. Swahili Nation family wrote this. And I think it will be, it will make sense if I will, if I will shout out for him. His name is Kishe Tamara. Kishe Tamara. Oh, I can actually share the screen here as well. His name is Kishe Tamara. Let me share the screen here again, and we can read this. Kishe Tamara. Shout out to Kishe Tamara for this. Just gonna go here, and I'll share with you guys again. So this is the comments where he shared right here. Can you guys see this one? Yeah, right here. Can you guys see? So that's the comment he shared. If it's too small, guys, you can let me know. This is the comment he shared. I think it might be too small for other people to see. All right, then I will share here the message. He says this. His name again, why I forget his name. Kisha Tamara, yo. So shout out to Kisha Tamara for this. He shared in one of the video I did, the video that I did reaction for the letter that Prime Minister of Ethiopia wrote. He said, yes, this message for Africa, I give credit, because broad good topic to talk about it, and it is not about promoting Ethiopia or other countries in Africa. That's so good. It is about how to solve the problem we have for the centuries in Africa. Problem that continues living within Africa nationwide and brings separation between brothers and sisters. It is about how to get rid of the ideology that brings separation in Africa, getting rid of the ideologies or ideas that bring separation in Africa. We have to get rid of that. It is about solving and bring solution to the table. Find the roots, cause, and solve it. So good. Very well written. And then it says, if the cause of the problem are the leaders, how can we solve it? If leaders are the problem, then how can we solve that issue? If the roots of cause are the Western ideology, how can all Africans come together to solve this issue? Man, I love this. Dang, this is young folk right there. African youth right there. So a lot of time I've seen a lot of comments yesterday when we were doing live stream, the day before that, a lot of people are complaining about leadership in Africa. They say leadership in Africa is really not good. People who are always letting us down in Africa are leaders. They don't do what they're supposed to do. In the season one of One Africa Forum, this is what I said. I said, leadership, if you want to become a leader, if you're a leader, you have to know that you're a servant leader. You are there to serve your people. You're not there to be saved. You're there to serve. That's why you tell everybody, you tell your people that this is what I'm going to do. If you choose me, this is what I'm going to do, and that's what I'm going to do. But the moment you become a leader, most of leaders, they relax. That, oh, I got it. It's just like those people who want to get married. You know, before they get married, you know, they will put makeup. I mean, here where I am, guys, it's not just ladies, even guys, they put makeup. So they'll put makeup, you know, and try to look good, try to smell good. They'll wear really nice, sexy clothes, you know, because they want to, like, somehow it's a mind game. Pressure that guy or that woman to accept to get married and everything. But the moment they get married, a lot of men will think the job is done. But honestly, it's the beginning of the work, because that's where the problem begins, right? So when you get married and then you forgot that, oh, Why am I here for? And you relax. That's when you see right now we have a lot of rates of divorce. It might not be in Africa, but other countries, because Africa, it's rare to see them. But my point is, so a lot of leaders, they say what they want to do, but when they become leaders, they kind of relax and they don't do it anymore. They don't go with the same speed that they ask us to. And when they become leader, it's not about serving us, but it's about people serving them. You will find leader walking around the street and people asking, begging that, please, can you help us? We have issues with water. We have issues with electricity. We have issues with food. We don't have this. Please, may you help us? You find citizen, people who put you there in the position, actually begging you to do your job that you're there for, to do a job that we choose you to be there and to work for us. So in African leadership, I think one thing that we have to be reminded is that when you become a leader, you are a servant. You have to know that you are a servant. You are there to serve your people, not to be saved, not to be clapped. And whenever you do something good, it's not about us clapping, oh, he's done this. No, it's a job. You have done your job. You cannot wait to be praised for what you are supposed to do. It's your responsibility. Who do you want to do your job? So when you look at this message, it says, if the cause of the problem are leaders, how can we solve it? This ideology that we're having, all this problem that we are having, what is the issue? What is the problem? And if the problem is leadership, how can we solve it? That's why today we are talking, and it's amazing because this topic, somebody also, Swahili Nation Family, suggested it. And I wrote it, and then this person right here, I need to remember his name, Kisha Tamara commented just a couple minutes ago, and he didn't even know that we're going to talk about youth and leadership. So if the problem is leadership, we gotta know how are we gonna solve it. And one thing that came to my mind is that guy, this guy, I need to remember his name as well. I'm really bad at remembering. Fred Swanika. This guy, you guys can check him out. This guy, he does a lot of speaking. Let me share again the screen. He does a lot of speaking, man. TED Talks and just himself. Please check him out, guys. Check him out. This guy, check him out. I remember somebody suggested this to me. Check him out, this guy. This TED Talk, First Sonika, the leaders who run Africa and the generation who can fix it. This talk is amazing because he's talking about this generation. He's talking about the leaders who actually run, and he's actually talking about, for example, one of the examples that he put Robert Mugabe. I'm sorry if you're a fan of Robert Mugabe, but he put that, and then the generation that can fix it is basically talking about this generation right now. That, you know what, the mistake in the past, I know people have made a mistake in the past, but we have a solution. We have a choice to actually stop it and change it. He's talking about that. So please check him out. So we are talking about youth and leadership, that if the problem is leadership, then how can we solve it? Man, we need more youth leaders. We need people, because a lot of youth right now, man, I've been speaking with a lot of youth back in Africa, back in Tanzania and other countries. They don't even want to hear about becoming politicians or becoming a leader. Not necessarily to become a politician, but to become a leader. They hate it so much because of the situation of their country. My best friend is from Nigeria. He don't want to hear anything about becoming a leader because he just don't like how the government operates in his own country. So that is just one case, but there's so many people who they're actually tired with leaders who actually, they're there to do their job, but they don't really do their job. And a lot of lives are wasted. A lot of people are dying and they cannot really do anything. They say, you know what? I would rather just run away. I would rather just go to some other place because I cannot live in my country. It's not safe. I cannot be there. I don't want to be there. But the question is, then who is going to save our generation? Who is going to be there? Because that 40% of all people, they're going to be gone. The leaders that are serving right now, they're going to be gone. And 60%, which is me and you, youth, we have to take responsibility. We are the generation that can fix that. We are the generation that can actually change that. We are that generation. And we need to get involved. We need to start thinking differently. We need to change this ideology. We need to start opening up our mind and think about Africa's future. That, you know what, let me tell you this. If you care for your people, you care for your country, you care for Africa, then you know what? And you have a vision for that. Deep inside your heart, you have a vision for that. Then you have a role to play. You have a role to play. But maybe the question is, can our governments, can our continent embrace young leaders? Is this something that can be embraced? And for me, I said yes. I know back in the days it used to be different, but right now I believe that that can happen. It can happen. We need to get more people involved. And if the roots of cause are the Western ideology, how can all African come together and solve these issues? I believe everything begins with us, youth, because you know what? We have a long time to live. If you're 25, you have a long time to live, man. Because I don't assume that you're going to die in 28. No, I assume that you're going to live for 50 years, 60 years. That means you're going to be there. If our continent is ruined, if our nations are ruined, we are the one who are going to pay the price. Because, I mean, those people with old age, they'll be gone. They'll be gone very soon. But we are the one who are going to be there. We are the one who are going to see how our continent is going. That's why this is the time to come together. This is the time for African youth to wake up, man, and to be involved. To be involved. You have to love your nation. You have to love Africa and to get involved with the society, man, because we can do this. We have to do it. We have to do it. We have to do it, man. So I'm gonna go ahead, guys, and share with you guys the link a little bit here. But before that, let me check the comments, and then I'll be sharing the link with you guys in the comment section, so that we may talk a little bit and see what's happening. Let's see here. I have some people here. Kuru ET, man, I'll be sharing very soon. Oh man, okay, Kuru ET, let me share this. I would love to hear this from you. Unless you can share that episode of how everything come to pass. I'm gonna right here. Come on, Kuru, if you're here, come and share with us. Have really good something here. What Africa need is to have well-sufficient food for those whom feed. Any other of technologies will come next, since Africa has abundant people and minerals. That is true. It wouldn't make sense if people are dying with hunger, and you care about something else. We need to start from. We need to make sure that our people are living, our people are alive, to continue with the next step. Definitely. Oh, this is really good. Kuru, are you still here? No, I see another question here. Are we saying leadership is only in politics? No, it's not only in politics. It's not only in politics. It's so many things. By the way, something that you have to know, that everyone is a leader. You are a leader because you are a leader of your own life, right? And if you're that, then you are a leader. You have to know that you are a leader. Ebenezer.
What's up, MC?
My brother, man. It's good to see you. It's been a while. Welcome back.
It's good to see you too. Thank you.
Yes, brother. I see. It's good to see a smile on your face.
Well, you have to let the world know that there is always a smile on your face, and
Yeah.
that's the only gift we can give to people.
Mm-hmm.
A
That's
smile,
what's up.
and put a smile on somebody's face
Yeah,
every day.
yeah. That's so good. So good, brother. Yeah, man. You want to jump right in to share your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really nice topic. I like
Mm,
it.
mm,
Um, you're right, 100%. I agree with you because we need to work on our youth And like you said, 60% of the
mm,
population of Africa is youth,
mm,
and the rest is the elderly. And, you know, so we need to work on the youth. Like I
yeah,
said last time, I think wherever we go, however we're thinking this through, we
mm,
have to rethink and redefine our curriculum, our education system,
mm,
because everything in Africa is a copy paste of European standard or American standard or Asian standard, but we
mm,
haven't redefined anything in our own terminologies.
mm,
Africa is actually the beginner of education.
mm,
Africa is the center. I mean, for example, you can talk about the early university in Africa was the
mm,
University of Timbuktu.
mm,
So also you can go back in history and you can see many empires in Africa rose and have fallen even during the time of the Roman Empire. So
mm,
Africa is huge. That's why we always talk about waking Africa up,
yeah,
because when we wake up, we
mm,
will realize our worth.
mm,
Uh, I want to take an example of a story from a book that I read.
mm-hmm,
For example, like you said, I told you last time, if you know Miles Monroe, Dr. Miles Monroe from Bahamas,
yeah,
he has written
mm,
lots of leadership books and books on potential. And
mm,
on one of his books, The Power and Purpose of Vision,
mm,
he gave an example.
mm,
So it was a Buddhist region somewhere in Asia, and then those people, worship the statue, and the statue was made out of clay. But
mm,
where the statue was, the government wanted to make a road over there, so they had to move the statue. So every second they moved it, the
mm,
value of that statue was more than 75,000 US dollar. So
mm,
when they moved it, it started cracking down, and it started cracking and cracking, and people were really scared because they thought they're going to lose the statue. At the end, everything cracked open, and actually the statue was made out of gold and covered in clay. And then the gold came out, which was worth in millions. He related that to a potential. And when you look at Africa, Africa is actually a potential, not full of potential. Africa is a potential by herself. So Africa is a potential. We haven't cracked our potential. We haven't redefined our leadership strategies, because the
mm,
world tells us uh, how to lead. The world tells us how to live. The world tells us what hate is and what love is. Actually, we have to redefine. Our education system has to start redefining every single thing that we have taken so far, because it's not an easy step.
mm,
Unless you crack it open, unless you're willing to face the reality, then
mm,
it's really hard to change it. Many
mm,
people are afraid of change. Uh,
mm,
Animals are not afraid of change, because the second they don't find grass somewhere or there is no prey somewhere, they go looking.
mm, mm,
They start establishing homes anywhere they find prey, anywhere they find food.
mm,
Unlike human beings, especially when I come to Ethiopia, change is a huge problem. There is even a
mm,
saying that goes like this: uh, I would rather, I prefer the devil
mm,
over the devil that I know over the devil that I don't know. And there
mm,
is no, like uh, over an angel. Actually, it says I prefer an angel,
yeah,
a devil
mm,
that I know over an angel I
mm,
don't know. You can't
mm,
compare actually an
mm,
angel with the devil. The devil is a devil. Whatever you say, it's a devil. So
mm,
change is good. Change
mm,
is what brings babies into the world. Change
mm,
is what makes us mature from childhood to now. And we're talking, I mean, I've never imagined I would talk about one Africa
mm,
when I was a kid. Now I'm
yeah,
doing that. That's change. That's
mm,
a process. Understanding the process, loving the process.
mm,
That's what change is. Unless we're
mm,
willing to change our ways, unless we're accepting, we're willing to accept the changes that are going to come around us, and if
mm,
we're comfortable, and the problem with this comfort zone is it actually is comfortable. A comfort
mm,
zone is really comfortable. You don't want to leave it. So
mm,
Africans are in a comfort zone. The US donates money, we live over the donation. The UN
mm,
donates money, we live over the donation. Look around you, like look around you, and I see in Ethiopia people get very frustrated when the United States gets up in the morning and says, you know what, I'm not going to give you aid.
mm,
So what?
mm,
Don't give me aid. I mean,
mm,
in Ethiopia, you don't even have to plow the ground to grow corn or to grow barley or to grow wheat. It's a
yeah,
virgin soil, and
mm,
we haven't even used it. So
mm,
yeah, leadership is a huge problem in Africa
mm,
because our leaders just came to power, and most of
mm,
the time they enjoy being center of attention. They don't actually apply changes uh in their status, in their
yeah,
life,
mm,
but they want to follow the people, like if you see an African,
mm,
they want to dress up like Michael Jordan, or they want to dress up like Cristiano Ronaldo. They want to dress up like it's not. We have an amazing, beautiful ways of dressing up ourselves, but we're
mm,
not even promoting our dresses. We're not promoting our clothes. We
mm,
started fashion. We started wig. We
mm,
started lots of things, and
yeah,
they have taken it. They have improved it, but we haven't.
mm,
So we feel ashamed of our own culture. I feel so happy when I see a Nigerian dressed in a Nigerian cultural clothes,
oh yeah, mm,
especially Olusegun Obasanjo. If you remember, the president is always in the Nigerian clothes. I was so proud of
yeah,
him. There was
exactly,
something. You see, like
mm,
that, those are the leaders that the ones that dress up
mm,
with their own culture clothes.
mm,
It
mm,
matters because you're telling the
mm,
world, you know what, I'm proud of my culture.
mm,
I'm proud
yeah,
of my tradition,
exactly,
despite
mm-hmm,
the West telling us, it's not formal to dress up
mm,
like this. You have to suit up. No, who said suits are formal? It's
mm,
what do you call it? Convention, right? We agreed to make suits formal clothes. Nobody
yeah,
said that. It's not a
um,
biblical word. It's not given from God. It's just something that in convention we did it. So I
mm,
believe our leaders need to work on education. One,
mm,
leaders need to wake up that they have to raise leaders,
mm,
young leaders, passionate leaders. Leaders need to work on developing human excellence and using human capital development as a strategy of changing
mm,
countries, changing
mm,
uh, political ideologies, changing different things.
mm,
Because they have defined many things for us, and now we have
mm,
taken that standard and we're just being ruled by that standard. For
yeah,
example, human rights. What's human rights for Africa? What's
mm,
political rights for Africa? What's education for Africa? What is
mm,
invention for Africa? What do we appreciate when we
mm,
talk about education in Africa? How do
mm,
we want to educate Africans? Because
mm,
there has to be always a way of redefining
mm,
our own
yeah,
uh, you know this African sense, in the education, African sense, in the media, African sense. I think I don't remember the guy, but an artist was talking about branding.
mm,
For example, I can give you an example of branding. The Hollywood in America is always
mm,
branding America as the hero. Look at the movies. Go to any movie, any American is a hero. American soldiers are heroes.
mm,
That's called
yeah,
branding. And in the movies, the
mm.
Russians are the mafia, and the Chinese are the thieves. The Indians are what do you call it? The traitors. And so, this is
Mm,
how they picture us. You might
mm.
not see it because you like the movie,
Africans
right?
are drug
But the
dealer.
the subliminal message that they're sending, yeah, the
Mm,
subliminal message that they're sending to your subconscious mind is
yeah,
making you feel inferior. So The
mm,
second you think of a problem, a political crisis in Ethiopia, look. It's easily you can look around you, like in Ethiopia,
yeah,
the Americans want to intervene because the Tigrayans in America are begging America. Why America though? Why did they go to America? Why didn't
mm,
they go to Kenya? Why didn't they go to Uganda? Why didn't they go to South Africa? Why didn't they go for but they went to America because it was a subliminal messaging system that was developed by the Americans in Hollywood. So they developed that message in us and we comprehend that easily. So the second we think about powerful nation, it's America.
mm,
Why? It's called branding. The
yeah,
second you see
yeah,
Adidas or Nike t-shirt, you
mm,
say, oh, this is quality. Why? Because it says Nike, it says
yeah,
Adidas, right?
mm,
The same
mm.
thing, we need to start branding Africa, like Coming to
So
America.
good.
I think Coming to Africa or Coming to America, the movie, Eddie Griffin, like
Mm,
uh, the Black Panther,
mm,
branding Africa. This is, this is called branding yourself. So when
mm,
you brand yourself, your strategies, you show.
mm,
I always criticize our movies in Ethiopia because they're not actually movies. They're kind of
mm,
low budget dramas
mm,
because there are four or three people in the movie, and then like it's just a low budget drama because there is
mm,
no history, there is no substance in it. It's just
mm,
what do you call it? It's just people fall in love, they fight, then they
mm,
forgive each other. Then again, they get back together. They get married happily ever after. That's kind of
mm,
a Cinderella story of the Hollywood
mm,
copy. Every time they make a movie, it's a pattern. But
mm,
you can rebrand, create an Africa. Why don't we talk about the pain that Africans went through about
mm,
during the slavery? Why does Hollywood has to do it for us? We can do it. We have the topography. We have the
mm,
resources. We have the youth. We have
mm,
amazing artists in Africa. We can brand ourselves to make
mm.
ourselves, heroes. It's time for Africa to be the hero instead of America being the hero or, like being dictated. When they want to show you bad people, they just show you Africans. When they want to show you bad people, they show you Russians. When they want to show you bad people, they show you Chinese. No, that's messaging.
Okay.
That's subliminal messaging. They're habituating us so that we can say when you see a Russian, oh, he's the killer. No, actually,
Mm,
Russians. So far, I know Russians are the most neutral society in the world. The most neutral and very self-sufficient. Even
mm,
with the sanctions that have been put on them for years, they're self-sufficient. So we need
yeah.
to, you know, uh, what do you call it? Equip the generation. Leaders need to
Mm,
work on education. I'm working a project on in a school currently in one single school in my local area. I'm trying to develop playground materials which are unique in their structure and in everything. Maybe one day I'll share with you the video and the materials. The teacher, the owner of the school said, "I feel like I am burying generations." And I asked him, why do you feel that way? Because I like your school. You have different things every year I come here. And he said, um, I don't have music teachers.
mm,
I don't have sport teachers because I couldn't find them. And I could have raised sportsmen. I could have raised movie people. But
mm,
I'm not raising those people. I'm killing a generation. I feel, he said, this is what he said. I feel like I'm burying generations of musicians. So I really need to work on that. So this guy feels uncomfortable that he's not teaching music, that he's not teaching art to his students instead of making
mm.
money only. We need educators like this. We need schools like this. We need different
Right.
ideologies like this. How can we change the educational curriculum? Let's bring, like, I would like to bring topics like
Right.
this, and I want
Mm,
to invite people. Maybe a video. I will try to shoot a video with him. Because he's an education person, so he knows more about educational curriculums. So
yeah.
maybe I'll try to do that. But we need educators. We need change makers. So I
Okay.
think that's where we should start.
Yeah.
MC, that's what I believe.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I wanna let Kuru Kuru ET as well to share his opinion. But before that, on the live stream here, let me respond to Yun. Yun, the reason why I'm not letting you in because you're right here, it's because of this comment. You say the problem is culture, a culture that lies to you about who you are. Tigray built Ethiopia and we will destroy it. Because of this comment, I'm hesitating letting you in because I don't really endorse the message of destroying. This is not something that we can tolerate. So I hope you understand. I want to let you in, but even myself, I'm worrying that if I let you in, what are you gonna say? And this is the platform that a lot of people are watching. So if your focus is destroying, that's not the message right here. Right here is love, peace, and unity. That's why I'm hesitant. So there's no any personal feelings, but this kind of message we cannot allow them to come because that's what actually is hurting people out there in the society. The message of hate, the message of like this is what hate people. That's why it's hard to let you in. Well, Kuru Isi, he left as well again. I see you're sending me a private message, but anyways. um so yeah, the message that you share about there's something right now. I can't even remember what I was trying to say. Okay, Kuru, he's back here. All right, Kuru, what is your
Hey,
message?
what's
And
up, guys?
yeah, yeah. You guys, if you're
Yeah,
willing, this is just my opinion, but if you think that what I'm doing is not right, you guys, you can let me know because this is, all of us, we are right here and we are talking about it, so it's very important to hear your opinion as well.
yeah, sure, sure. I was engaged with some work, so that's why I
I
was
think
just
you
on
did
and off.
the
Okay?
right thing by not letting Yon um join,
Mm.
because this is actually above Ethiopia. This is actually above the conflict in Ethiopia. We
Oh
all
yeah.
have our different opinions in Ethiopia about what is
Mm.
happening here. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
we would like for this to end very soon so that we can go back
Exactly.
to building
Yeah.
the next
Yeah.
30, 40 years ahead of
Yeah.
us, and we don't want to destroy anything.
Yeah.
And destruction is a message of a colonized mind.
Yeah. Uh,
It's a mind setup that has been built upon us, and we didn't do that. It was done on us. That's what
mm,
why we're here, decolonizing Africa and
mm,
uniting it into becoming one. And if we're
yeah.
destroying Ethiopia, I think
Mm,
we're starting to destroy Africa at the same time. So
exactly.
there's no point of bringing a person who you know facilitates destruction, talks about destruction. I
Uh,
would suggest at this moment for all Ethiopians to consider thinking about the people suffering in Tigray, the soldiers, the military dying in it's painful for all of us because we
mm,
have sent people there to to join the war, and we've seen youth go over there, and that's not something you enjoy. It's painful for
mm,
all of us, but we don't
mm,
wish for Tigray to disappear. We don't want to destroy Tigray. We don't, as an Ethiopian, I don't want Tigray to disappear or to be
yeah.
destroyed or Ethiopia to be destroyed for personal interests. But we can call up for, peace
Mm,
upon, the new year, maybe in
yeah.
2022. Maybe, there can be some kind of resolution, peaceful resolution, and whoever is responsible for this cause can be trialed and brought to justice. All those things we think about that all the time
Mm,
because uh,
mm,
we're not we're not here to destroy. So this forum is above Ethiopia. I don't believe
yeah. Yeah.
we might bring Ethiopia
Uh,
or Tanzania for an
yeah.
example, but
Exactly.
we cannot say
Exactly.
this is all about. We're not the center here. Africa
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
center, and there are going to
Definitely.
be millions of problems like this
Yeah.
until
Yeah.
we unite ourselves. So
Uh, uh,
I think you shouldn't let this kind of people join the
yeah.
forum.
I love that. I love that. This is about Africa, and I love as many Africans to be involved. And we are talking about youth and leadership right now. African youth must wake up now. It's time for youth to take initiative. That's what we are talking about. Kuru, I'm sorry, I kept you wait for a long time. It's your floor.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's okay, it's okay. I just have to charge my earphone, okay? So
All right.
I'll be back.
Okay, okay.
All right.
All right, we'll wait for you. Yeah,
Okay.
so this is amazing, Ebenezer. It's really amazing what we're talking about. I wanted to point out about something that you shared, but then I forgot. We spoke about a lot of things, so I forgot. There's one thing you pointed out about leadership. Oh, I don't remember. It's like I had really good points to share. Oh. Yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember. But guys, there's a link in the comment section, and we are
But
talking about youth. Hmm?
mhm.
Yes, and we are talking about youth and leadership. African youth must wake up. Just so, if you're joining us right now, that's what we are talking about. In Africa, guys, this is leadership in Africa. Because right now, I mean, it doesn't matter whether you're in diaspora, like you're living outside of Africa, or whatever, but as long as you're African youth, and you might not even be African, but you are just youth from another continent, maybe, this as well could be helpful for you, to think about it. Ebenezer. It's your flow, man. Keep talking. I need to remember. I need to remember what you were saying, like what you shared. I need to remember.
Okay, okay. Um,
Oh, but
I
okay,
would
let me ask you a
suggest
question. Let me ask
reading.
you
Uh, huh?
let me ask you a question. You
Sure,
spoke
sure.
you spoke about
Good.
education, and I think me and you we spoke about this a couple times already. And but don't you think that what is the like short-term solution, because something like education, it's a long-term solution, right? It's something that we can start raising our kids or starting putting all this leadership program or whatever. And but what is the short-term solution right now? Because we will need youth to be involved in so many areas of leadership, whether in the government or whether in the like in different places. We need entrepreneurship. We need like youth who are, they want to change their place, they want to change their continent. Because most of us, we just sit down and we're like, you know what, our leaders are not doing this, our leaders are not doing that. That could be the issue, but what are you doing? What are you doing right now? So what about,
Most
okay,
of us, we just sit down and
we have Kuru is back. um um I would love to hear
What up?
Kuru before we go on with.
Yeah, what up?
Yes,
What
Kuru.
up, guys?
what
I
up,
think it's my
Guru?
first time meeting Ebenezer, right? We
Oh yeah, I think it's your first time.
I think so too.
Kuru is the faithful Swahili Nation family. He has been here with us.
Member of Swahili Nation, I think.
Yeah.
yeah,
I think so.
uh, it's your floor, brother.
yeah. The funny thing is, you guys were talking about Miles Monroe, right? Just
Mm-hmm.
today, I
Mm.
just happened to buy one of his books that is
Oh.
translated in Amharic. It
Mm.
says Yamarina Science, which
Mm.
is, I think, wait, let me check. Becoming a Leader. I think that's the book. That's the translation. I
Mm.
just
Becoming a
bought it
leader.
today, so it's
Wow.
funny, huh?
Uh, and also I wanna hear your
Interesting.
experience when you met this guy Fred.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We back, I think it was 4 years ago or 5 years ago.
Mm.
Uh, they had their first meeting. There's Africa Leadership Network. They have this Africa Leadership Network, and they made in Sheraton at this. I'm not. I don't. I'm sure Ebenezer knows Sheraton at this.
Yeah, I do.
And yeah, they made there. So we were actually filming the whole production. So that's where I met Fred. And also he had another partner. I don't remember his name, but yeah, the whole team, Fred and his whole team, we made there, and there was a very interesting insight. I mean, lots of participants were there. Mr. Addis Alamayo, if you know it I'm saying this for Ebenezer, if you know it from
Yeah.
like this.
Fikrs ka makaver.
There's a you know Addis Mayo?
Yes, Fikrs ka makaver, right?
Yeah, he's an entrepreneur. Yeah,
Yeah,
he also gave the
he's an
speech.
author. Of Okay.
Not that Addis Alamayo. I'm talking about the entrepreneur Addis Alamayo. There is a TV
Oh,
show that is on, I think, on EBS or Fana TV, if you remember. There's this entrepreneur called Addis Alamayo.
uh,
It's like, you know, Shark Tank?
who?
Shark Tank, the show, the TV show.
No, no, no. I'm not a TV person actually, so I don't have even a TV. I don't like watching TV. Sorry, I
Yeah,
like
it's okay. It's
reading.
okay.
So,
No, it's okay. There's a TV show. There's a famous TV show in America called Shark Tank. That is, you people pitch their ideas, their business ideas, to
oh,
investors,
well, yeah,
and
I heard
then
about it. I heard about it.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
So Addis Alama is one of those people that they had a show in Addis, and he participated in that. I mean, Addis Alama was there at that time. I met Addis Alama then back in the like those days.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, Fred is a very, very, very smart guy. I
Mm.
think he had his education in one of the most prestigious universities in I think America or United Kingdom. Okay,
Mm.
this Ivy League universities, and then the education system that he has designed uh, for the young generation is really amazing, amazing. So
Mm.
you guys, you definitely you guys need to check him out.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm. So, Ebenezer, would you mind to answer that
Yeah.
question as well that I raised up before?
I think, once Kuro is here also, we can share this idea.
Yeah.
My short term, uh, I think short term of unifying and talking about Africa and branding Africa, I would say branding Africa,
Oh, yeah.
making known the history of Africa, making known the potential of Africa.
Mm.
I would start with the media,
Mm.
a forum like this,
Mm.
forums like this, not just
Yeah.
one forum,
Mm.
but forums like this, and
Exactly.
developing a potential to go to different African countries and share
Mm.
experiences with each other because
Mm.
we would understand one another.
Mm.
And I would say media should give a cover for these kind of shows, and because it's been done on us. What has been done on us is not a 1 year thing or 2 year thing. We're struggling in many different aspects of our lives because there has been a lot of subconscious messaging and subliminal messaging in the world so far, um, about everything. Like making killing easy is done through movies. So that's called subliminal messaging. They just send to your subconscious, then your subconscious communicates that thing. It's okay. I mean, he got shot, so it's fine. So it's kind of making it easy for you to accept whatever you're told 5, 6 years ago, or 20 years ago, 30 years ago, whatever your parents were told. So we talked about this on Swahili Nation a lot of time because we're not entertainers only. Of course, entertainment is part of a talent, art is part of a talent, fashion is part of a talent, but creating different things, not creating. Okay, let's not call it inventing new things, but let's be creative on what we do, on how we use our culture. Let's wear a Tanzanian clothes. Let's wear Ethiopian clothes, South African clothes. Let's show our culture is way stronger than the culture that we see on media. So I believe, to answer your question simply, the
Mm.
media should play an important role
Yes.
in developing a sense of unity. The sense
Mm.
music should play an
Mm.
important role.
Mm.
Media should play important role. Schools
Mm.
should play important role, and I believe religious institutions should play important role because religion is also one of, the idea. I'm not talking about faith or people's beliefs, but I'm talking about, making a religion a separationist idea. Like, mine is unique, mine is different. Everyone's religion is unique. We haven't seen anything. We haven't even visited other religious sects in Ethiopia. We haven't finished exploring those. And you cannot, point your finger and say, yours is wrong, mine is right. Mine is mine, yours is yours. So, in that sense, religious institutions can work together for a common good, a common ground, developing a country, shaping generations. It doesn't matter. When people come to church, telling them about what unity means, like, even God is a united God, he is three and he's one. That's in unity in Trinity. So that tells you a big message. Even God didn't want us to be divided. He has shown us that one. And so, like, in every religion, call it Allah or whatever you like, in every religion, if you can preach love, peace, unity, common good, working together, and schools, if they play this same role, and not only that, media, if they play the same role. I see, like, for example, I went to my neighbor's place. I was invited, and I went there, and they were watching this TV called Isat in Ethiopia, and they were watching, and people were actually insulting each other on a platform about ideologies. I mean, come on, what are you sending? You're standing on a media, and you're not even united. Respectfully talk, respecting other people's opinion, not fighting over an idea. Ideas are generated. They're not you. Mika Chavala is not an idea. He's a person, but he has ideas. I might like them, but I might not like them too. That doesn't mean that I have to fight with you personally. And if we can shape this through media, through music, two musics in Ethiopia that I appreciate, like Dishtagina. If you heard that song, if you made a reaction on it, I don't know, but
it's the best song of the year, in my opinion. It's the best song of the year.
I know. For me, it's actually a spiritual song for me, because the message is very strong. And Rofnan, what he sang about, it's amazing. I mean, there are some, like some things that people don't actually like about him. I loved everything about the song. It tells you that you are human first. There is only one race in the world, the human race. That's it. But we divided it into black, Asian, white, and so we messed up. So we need to redefine everything.
That's one of the things that I've always been sharing in my reaction, that one of the reasons why I love so much Ethiopian music or doing reaction, that it's because of the message. Like, most of your music, they have really deep message. It's not, okay, there's love songs and all those kind of things, but the songs that are talking about patriotism, are talking about the country, are talking about the history, are talking about, it's so many compared to any other countries. Like, if you go to my country or if you go to Nigeria, you will see like a lot of songs. It's about ladies, it's about, it's about that, but what kind of future generation do you want to raise? Because I always say this, that artists, musicians, they have a big role to play in the government or in the countries, because young people, we love music. We listen to music all the time. I'm not going to stay there, maybe listen to my president, but I'll be listening to music all the time when I go to school, when I go to work. I'll be doing that. So what kind of music are we putting out there? I think the point that I wanted to make, you reminded me, is branding Africa. That was an amazing point. Like how Ebenezer here was sharing how America branding like their country. Look at all the movies that are coming from Hollywood. Every time the star is American. Every time the hero is American. Every time the good guy is American. And that's the ideology. And like we have been brainwashed, and that's how we see, and that's how we see things, and now we know and we even believe. But you know what? We are heroes too. That's why I was so happy to see Black Panther, because that was kind of like bringing some African vibe, and showing. But our king died, by the way. So I think that is really good idea to start branding Africa, and we are the one who can brand it, like what we're doing right now. And I'm so proud. I'll give you a chance, Ebenezer, as well, to share what you actually started to share, so that we can collect as many people as we can to have all this platform that they're helping us to brand Africa and to bring Africa to the next level. And we are the one to do that. Kuriti, I'm not gonna keep you waiting, man. You gonna
Yeah,
jump
I'm
in?
sorry. I'm just listening to you guys.
Mm,
Yeah, you talking about
I
the
want you to say
perception that
something, Kuru.
mm.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
I want you to say something about this,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Kuru,
yeah.
because
Definitely,
I really want to
definitely.
know your opinion.
It's funny, when I watch. I used to
Mm,
watch. I used to watch because not anymore now. I used to watch CNN. I used to watch Al Jazeera, stuff like that, right?
mm,
And there's this special program like Focus in Africa in CNN. I'm sure if you know it. If it is, I think it's on BBC. I'm sorry, I think it's on BBC. There's Focus on Africa, and the way we are portrayed it
mm,
uh, is very very sad for me
mm,
because you don't see any business activities, any only music and art. That's it. Africa. When you talk about
Thank you.
this is actually this is what they want us to be perceived. Music and art. That's it. And that's
mm,
sad. For me, that's really sad because that's just that's the mainstream media, by the way. So, and how many people watch that all over the world, and that's how they perceive Africa. And when you
mm,
go to countries other than Africa, when you go, if you had a chance to travel to Europe, I'm sure you would, right,
mm,
Mika?
mm. Oh, definitely. I will.
Yeah. And
Mm,
when you do that, the way you are received is really sad
mm,
also because
mm,
uh, it's all about hip hop, right? It's all about hip
mm,
hop. It's all about gangster being you are a gang, stuff like that. For
yeah,
example, when you sit a bus next to a white lady, and
exactly.
she automatically thinks that she will just
Mm,
step away from you. That's really
mm,
sad.
mm,
That
mm,
that's for me. That's really sad, to be
yeah.
honest.
Mm,
And that's just the way that we were projected. That's
mm,
the image that we were projected. So when
mm,
when you talk about Africa, from the first get go, right? The first get
mm,
go, there's this mentality of slavery mentality.
mm,
Uh, people have still today, and
mm,
that's really sad also.
mm,
So I mean, first and foremost, I think we need to work on our minds. I mean,
mm,
that's the most important thing. For me personally, I try to. I had a chance to travel to countries like Germany,
mm,
and there's a lot of things to be. We need to do a lot. There's a lot
mm,
of work that we need to do, especially
mm.
from our side, right? So yeah, I mean that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
And education is the key. I believe education is the key. I mean,
Mm,
how are we educating our kids? How are we educating our people?
yeah.
So are we allowing them to be creative? Are we
Mm,
allowing them to to discover their gifts? Huh?
mm,
I mean, what are we doing exactly? I mean, are we wanting everybody to be like everybody else? Like, for
mm,
example, the mainstream education system is like
mm,
making everybody else like everybody else.
yeah.
But if each individual and each person is unique and
Mm,
is also uniquely gifted, right? So,
mm,
I mean, what is exactly happening? The
mm,
education system. Why are we not becoming entrepreneurs? Why are we not inventing things? Why? Is there something wrong? I mean, there must be something wrong. If the education system, like for example, like which country is the number one ranked country in terms of education? I think it's Finland. I think,
mm,
right? And if you see Finland, if
Mhm.
we see their education system is totally different.
Mm.
They don't have like grading systems and stuff like that, and it's really, really, really very interesting. They teach them about music. They teach them about art. They teach them about carpentry. They teach them about the different skills, so that their left and right brain works. It's not only their
Mm.
left brains and their right brain works, and they don't give them homework and stuff like that, assignments. And also there's no boundaries, like there's no what you call it, walls in their schools. I've seen this, and it's really amazing, right? And
Mm.
I did a very short film
Mm.
titled "Celebrating Creativity in Braunschweig." That's the city that I was in, and
Mm.
there, uh, this girl, she's from HBK University, which is Habika Hochschule University for Kunst. Kunst means art in Germany.
Mm.
So we did this very short movie. I will share a link. Okay, you guys can check it out.
Okay.
So what she was doing is like she take the kids.
Mm.
Uh, once I think she do it once. Okay, yeah, on Saturdays. Saturdays there is a playground. They have this apartments and they have this playground. So the big white green areas, right? So they put these kids there, and then they let them do different things. They let them to draw. They let them do some craft and stuff like that. And guess what? The government sponsored this.
Mm.
You know,
Mm.
so this is very interesting. I mean, so we need to rethink our education system. I mean, we're really passionate about this.
Mm.
We need to think our education system. For example, in our country, there's what you call it. There used to be this Kolo Tamari. You know it, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do. I do.
Yeah. Kolo Tamari. That means that's like before you go to
Yeah.
the mainstream education,
Mm.
people the, I mean, I'm sure you can better explain this than me. So I mean, the
It
kids.
make a MC. It's like a kindergarten in
Yeah.
Ethiopian context. It's
Mm.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
Mm.
a kindergarten in European context, but a kindergarten in Ethiopian context. But the teachers are from the churches, the Orthodox Church. So
Mm.
they're called Yeneta. So they teach you manners, discipline, and also good behavior to develop, like
Mm.
not being late, answering questions, being attentive. Same thing that we kindergartens teach, but that means we had kindergarten even
Mm.
before the world has it.
Mm.
So yeah, so continue, Kuro.
Mm. I see. I see.
and the best part about this, I think,
Kuro, you
is
can continue.
yeah. The best part about this is you know, the
Mm.
first thing that you learn is about spirituality, and your
Mm.
mind can be as wide as possible. Your
Mm.
imagination can be as wide as possible. Children are like a canvas, a white canvas, and
Mm.
then this your mind can be. I mean, I think that's the foundation. You think about God, stuff like that, in an early age. Can you
Mm.
imagine? And then when you go to mainstream education, I mean, for those people who learn from the Kolo, they learn two things basically, right? One is spirituality, the other is ethics, morality, right? And
Mm.
then when they join
Hmm.
the mainstream, this kids, they're brilliant, man. Let me tell you, they're brilliant because now like they have the base, the foundation is already been set, and then goes the mainstream education. But like in our country, for example, like okay, so we have lots of engineers. We have lots of engineers that are graduating every year in our country, right? But I ask myself, like, why are the Chinese here building road constructions?
Mm.
Huh? So is
Yeah.
there something wrong with our
Yeah.
education system?
That's a good
Why are we
question.
not? You
That's a
know
good question in so many African countries. Yeah. Even I can take
exactly,
from Kenya as well. Mm. Yeah.
exactly. I mean, I'm really perplexed about it. I mean, really, and like
There's a
take
lack of
every
trust.
sector. It's the same.
Mm.
It's the same. So I don't know. I mean, I mean,
Wow.
there should be something that needs to be done, man.
That's a good point, you know, because
Kuru, can I tell you one thing? You know, I heard this joke when I was in high school. In Ethiopia, there were engineers with PhD, so they were teaching their youth about aerodynamics, and the young generation built an airplane, and they didn't tell them, the professors and everyone, they didn't tell them about the airplane built. They told them they're going on a trip. So once they entered, they saw different features in the airplane, and they asked, like, wow, who built this airplane? I mean, do we even have more of these in Ethiopia? And then the guy said, engineering students, mechanical, electrical, and all those guys together in conjunction, we built it together. And the teachers started leaving the airplane because they couldn't trust their own students. That means they didn't even teach them. So
wow.
you're right.
Wow. That's
So
that's
you're right. You're really right.
that's a good point. That's a
So
good
continue,
point
please.
actually. Because yeah,
That's
like
a
so
really good point.
yeah, I'm asking myself that is it because like our government doesn't really trust our people? You know, because you have engineers, maybe you even give them scholarship to start and everything, but then you give to somebody else, like Chinese, to take care of some stuff. We don't trust each other. Like we cannot build our country by ourselves. When they're building and they're making that, what did they put down there, you know, on the road? Do you know what they put down there? Okay, I'm not saying they're putting something, but I'm just thinking through right now. And you cannot say that you're free if you cannot even build road by yourself, you know what I'm saying? And you have engineers, people who are capable to do that.
Man.
Let's think about that. Even when you take an example of America, America was built by black people. They're the one who built it. They were taken away as a slavery from Western Africa. They were brought there. Those are guys who actually sacrificed, built that country during that time. They are the one. So I'm reading this comment that this person said, do you know that majority of products and technology that we are currently use in our daily use were pioneered by black people? So we are God-given, gifted people. It is true. No cap, 100%. Even when you take a look, in America and even in Africa as well. But why we do not use the man resources? And that is us, our engineers, to build the road instead of Chinese. No offense to Chinese, by the way, if you're watching this. I love you.
Yeah, I'm half at Chinese, by the way. Just kidding.
Oh,
Just
really?
Huh? Interesting.
Oh, this is good. I think we laughed for the first time in the live stream.
Kuru actually touched an amazing and sensitive point, because it's
Yeah.
really true. We don't even trust the shoe products that are, we have shoes in Ethiopia that are Kangaro, Ambessa. We don't
Oh, I actually
like
bought
those
one.
shoes.
I,
We
I bought
prefer
one
Nike.
shoes from Ethiopia a long time ago.
Amazing. See,
Yeah. I
Mika
bought it
buys
at the
it and we
airport.
don't. This is sick. This is really sick. We need to change our ways.
That is so true. Like I would rather buy like Nike or Adidas or something else from outside rather than buying my own, my own products, That's why I had to make Swahili
Yeah.
Nation. So guys, you can get your product from Swahili Nation as well.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that's really
good.
sad, to
We'd
be
love
honest with you.
to.
You know what, guys?
Yeah. Uh,
It's like if you buy, for example, like one shoes, right, from from your country, right? Who are you
mm,
benefiting?
it's the country.
The country,
Mm.
True.
your people.
Yeah, your people. Exactly.
Exactly.
Mm.
That's empowerment, right?
Mm. Mm.
Mm.
That's so good.
I
That's really
think
good.
that's what we need to work on. That's the thing that we. This is it. This is it.
Yeah.
Um,
So oh, sorry. Somebody might question this. Let me throw this question. Somebody
Mm.
might say that, you know what? The reason why I'm not buying our product because the quality is awful. I care so much about quality and the quality is awful. I don't want to buy anything from there. I don't trust it. When you buy, you use 2 days, it's disappearing, you need to buy a new one. So I don't want to buy it. What would you tell that person? What would you say to him, Mohan?
First of all, like the quality, right? Wow. I mean, that's the first excuse that everybody throws at you, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
But the funny thing is, uh, our perception for us, I mean, for our the respect
Mm.
that we give for ourselves is very low, to be honest.
That's
That's the
true.
first thing, right?
That's true.
Okay, how much do they make Nike, for example? Okay,
Mm.
back in those days when they were manufacturing Nike in China, right? You
Mm.
know,
Mm.
the Chinese, they I think it's $2-3
Mm-hmm.
to manufacture. So $2 or $3 to manufacture the Nike product, the product itself, right? You know
Mm.
how much they sell it for $20 or $25.
Let's see here.
So it's all about the branding. It's the conception that they put on you. Okay, the design that I mean, this is the flashy design and the branding. The branding is the
Mm.
key. But we
Mm.
don't really. Okay, so branding means a perception, right? Creating
Yeah.
perception. So how can we create perception that when you are saying, oh, the quality from the get go, you say like, oh, this is low quality, without even
Mm.
trying the product.
Mm.
True.
You
True.
know,
This.
so you
uh,
already lost in the before you even started.
I
True.
was just, you asked how much Nike make, and I just Google here and say in
How much is it?
2021 Nike global revenue amounted to about 44.54 billion US dollar.
Dang.
Wow, that's a lot of money right there, and that is going to American government. If you guys
Exactly.
exactly, even this YouTube, I'm paying taxes to American government as well. So whether
Oh,
we
and
like
then
it or
they
not,
will use that money to sanction you, man.
Hey, hey, I'm so
Oh
happy
my
that
goodness.
you're
What,
here, Kuru, today.
what
Because
do you
this is
think
this
about
is
it?
this is so
What do you
interesting.
what do you think about it? I mean, a dangerous position, because if they don't like it, they can just take it down anytime. I'm paying tax to American government right now because of this. All YouTubers, they do that because it's their company. You know what I'm saying?
Of
Oh,
Yeah.
course, and actually, I mean, one thing about them is they do believe in freedom of speech. You can say whatever
mm,
you want, but you
mm,
cannot do whatever you want. That's one critical issue
mm,
when you talk about freedom.
mm,
I really like. I'm really touched by the points that Kuru has raised so far
yeah.
because, yeah, I
Mm,
mean, he really touched the critical points. We
yes.
don't trust our products. I mean, let it not be quality.
Mm,
You know,
mm,
I don't care whether it's quality or not. There's a
mm,
product in that is called Kotex. It's a cotton t-shirts.
mm,
Most of the time, that's where I buy my cotton t-shirts.
mm,
Uh, because I don't like something that says Nike or Adidas on here. I have a couple of t-shirts, but
mm,
I don't like written things. I like,
mm,
blank shirts. So
yeah.
I buy my shirts from Kotex.
Mm,
Their product is amazing. I like it.
mm,
Yeah, but quality is an issue in Ethiopia. Yeah, but if you put Nike on top of Kotex, it's going to be a
mm,
perfect shirt for other
mm,
people. And
mm,
I'm going to point again to Dr. Miles Monroe.
mm,
Like he said once, the biggest questions that people need to ask is, who am I? Why am I here?
mm,
Where am I going? If you
mm,
don't know who you are, that's where, the game begins.
mm,
It's identity crisis. They
mm,
made us question who we are. So we
yeah.
looked at ourselves and we said, I'm good at entertainment and making people laugh. So, you know what? I'm an entertainer. So we
No.
kept a corner cleared
Mm,
for them so that they can do whatever they like with our
mm,
resources. With
exactly.
our, platinum, uranium is taken from Africa and just utilized there.
Mm,
Diamond is taken from Africa and
yeah.
they make it a ring and they bring it back and
Yeah.
they sell it to us in millions. I mean,
Millions of money. Yeah.
exactly. And
And we pay
where's
for it.
getting the raw material?
So sad.
Mm,
Cacao goes from Africa and
yeah.
then it comes back as a chocolate. Okay,
Yeah.
packed. Even sometimes the powder comes back packed in a box.
Even coffee. Your coffee, Ethiopian coffee. That's the one you sell to Starbucks and they make a lot of money. How much do you guys make
Exactly.
from that? Hmm.
Tell me,
Exactly.
tell me, man.
Hmm. Even
So
Tanzania, produce coffee. I see them all the time in Starbucks here in Korea. I see Tanzanian coffee. I see Ethiopian coffee. I see Rwanda coffee. I see Kenya coffee in so many coffee shops here, and I'm like, how much money do we make from this? You just see the name and that's it. We talk about that before here.
exactly,
It's crazy.
exactly.
Mm.
So
Mm,
that's it. That's it. That's why I said always the crucial. I mean, long term,
mm,
my opinion, long term, let's see education has to be changed. In the short
mm,
term, like I said earlier, this forum is one thing, sharing
yeah.
this forum to all our contacts and letting them watch what our opinions are and give,
Mm,
getting feedbacks. What I'm
mm,
trying to do right now is many people don't have Wi-Fi's and
yeah.
internet access at home to
Mm,
use you know, to come live and watch our show most of the time. So what I'm trying to do
mm,
now, I'm trying to create uh, an Afri Talk
mm.
channel in Telegram where
Oh,
people can talk their
mm,
opinions when
mm,
they where they can watch videos
mm,
and then share ideas, comments
yeah.
on those videos. And I'm trying to build up the channel.
Mm,
um, there is I haven't done that, so I'm trying to Google read about it and then try to create that channel.
mm,
Once I'm done, I will let
mm.
you guys know. It's that
Definitely.
will give us to get an opinion from others. You know,
Mm,
many people don't have
mm,
internet access, so they will give us in a written form their opinions,
yeah.
their ideas, where we can work, where we can start working on. But
Yeah.
I say this is one thing.
Mm,
Our work here is one thing. The other
mm,
thing is, and thank you, Mika, for this thing that you brought, the One Africa concept in Swahili
mm,
Nation. This is
mm,
an amazing thing. And
mm.
the other thing is, medias need to work on these. And I
Yeah.
think in Ethiopian media called Balagaru
Mm.
was talking about you. I heard that
Uh,
on
Yeah, we saw
YouTube.
Mika, huh?
yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see.
Thank you, Kuru. We saw Mika. So that is where you're grabbing attention. So
Mm.
let's grab attention more and let's
I-
talk about ideologies.
Yeah.
We have to be really specific and
Mm.
really good at what we say because
Yeah.
it's that we're laying out an expectation from people. So let's make it an open
Mm.
forum where people can comment, can
Yeah.
criticize us. Like,
Mm.
this is one of the challenges in Africa. Like, you
Yeah.
can't criticize Africans, you can't
Mm.
criticize Ethiopians, because when you
Yeah.
tell them, that's wrong, they will take it negatively and they will attack you personally instead of ideally. Like,
They'll be
you
like,
can
"How?"
attack me with ideas.
I got
So
comments like, "We will report your channel and we're gonna ban your channel." I was like, "Oh, all right. I will open another one."
that
Hey, Mika,
it's
don't worry
okay. I mean,
because Mika,
Mm-hmm.
because of Balagaru, I think you are a household name in Ethiopia. I think they're changing your name from Mika to Mikias, I think. That's a common
Oh,
name in Ethiopia,
yeah,
okay?
oh.
interesting.
I have an Ethiopian name right now.
Yeah, Mikias.
Yeah. man,
So
man, this
interesting.
this this is so good. I mean, I just love the conversation of today. This is how it's supposed to be, man. Like, just you say something really good, Ebenezer, that we want to like many people to be involved, people to raise their voice, and that's why there's always a link here in the comment section for anyone who want to join and say something to come and to share their opinion about it, about the topic, and just to raise their voice and to chat on the chat room right there. So this, I think, is the one step towards where we really want to be. And I really hope many people, they will be involved, many countries will be involved, and I hope like we'll have more things like this. And every time, anytime anyone has something like this going on out there, you just let your boy here know, and I will share with Swahili Nation family, because we need to have as many people as we can to share this.
Yeah, sure,
Good,
sure.
good, MC. And
Mhm.
Kuru, I think maybe next time, one thing I forgot to mention is parenting is also another issue when it comes to raising generation and changing minds and
So good.
working miracles. Parents
Mm,
play
Hmm.
an amazing and important role.
mm,
Um, So who we are today is made through our parents' contribution, our family
Yeah.
contribution. So
Hmm.
working on family, talking about family is also a crucial point where
Mm,
we shouldn't ignore that one. Media, education,
mm,
family,
mm,
environment, and your investment, your time investment. I
mm,
always ask. I mentor kids in school sometimes, just
mm,
personally out of interest.
mm,
And so far, I have an artist and an author.
mm,
So one of the author is going to be on a TV show in Ethiopia, in Ethiopian television on the
mm,
holiday on Monday. Her
mm,
name is Helena Teshome. She wrote a book. She's only
Hmm.
grade 7, and
mm.
I
Wow.
I played a small role in cultivating her potential.
Mm,
And also another girl called
mm,
um, Meklit. I saw her art
yeah.
today. What she drew on the wall.
Mm,
Well,
Amazing art ability. So uh, we need to work on parenting,
mm,
education,
mm,
mentoring,
mm,
voluntary mentoring
yeah.
kids to achieve their potential.
Yeah.
Letting them
yeah,
open up, and
definitely.
so that that's the
Mm,
that's the long term. But the
yeah.
short term, like I
Mm,
said, media, working on parents,
yeah.
working on forums like this, on Telegram channels, WhatsApp
Yeah.
groups,
Mm,
making people join as many as
yeah.
possible so that it can
Yeah.
be a massive group where
Mm,
we can. There is this channel on Telegram that says
mm,
Pan Africanism, and most of the time now I'm going to delete it. Actually, I forgot to delete it most of the time, but
mm.
I'm going to delete it because they talk about Bitcoin. They come and they talk about Bitcoin. This is Pan African. Are you kidding me? Why are we talking about Bitcoin? So we need to be really specific
We
with those
got
things,
you.
I think.
We got you, brother.
That's a good point, by the way. That's a good point. Just to add on your point, also, you know
Mm,
what?
Yeah.
How
mm,
many years have we gone through education? Like 12, 30 years in high school, and 3 or 4 years at the university, right?
mm, mm,
And what about when we go to parenting, right? How many
mm,
years of education that we have? None.
mm, mm. That's true.
Yeah.
So I mean, we need to really
Yeah.
think about that also, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, this is so good, guys. Guys, I really appreciate. I really enjoy this talk today. I look very relaxed, and I think we have been having very heavy topics, but it's really good to smile sometimes. And Kuru, you brought smile today, uh, in the panel.
Good to have you. Good to have you.
Yeah, good having you. And I'm really glad that you guys, you met today for the first time. It's so beautiful, man. I just want to ask everybody, if you can share, about One Africa Forum, please share, on WhatsApp group and tell other people that let's talk about Africa, man. It's our continent, it's our nation. And the best thing we can do is just trying to share ideas, You don't have to be afraid to come to share your ideas, your opinion, as long as it's the message that is intended to unite and not to divide. It's intended to spread love, peace, and not hatred. We cannot endorse here in Swahili Nation. That's very important. I appreciate so much Ebenezer and Kuri team for stopping
Yeah,
by.
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah. It's a pleasure is mine, man.
Yeah. Any final
Nice
Yeah.
words?
meeting you.
Abeliza, go ahead.
Nice meeting you, Kuru. I'm really uh,
Mm,
happy that I met
Yeah,
you
yeah.
today. We had this
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah. I mean, the same. Likewise, likewise.
mm.
And yeah, I'm sure to have more of this kind of discussions in the future, right?
Yes.
So let's share this link,
Mm,
and I'll also share it's a 1 minute or 2 minutes creative documentary that I did. So I will
mm.
share that the one that I
Okay.
did in Braunschweig, so that you guys can see it.
Oh,
So I
wait,
will
do you
share
have
the
it
link.
on
I will
YouTube?
upload it. No, no, I don't have the YouTube. Like, I had it, but because it's a private
Yeah.
video, so
Uh,
I took it down. But I will upload it and I will share it. Okay, I will share the link
Okay.
mm.
so you guys can
Appreciate
watch. And also, you guys need to watch the TED Talk that Mika has shared.
Yeah, right here. Let me share it again.
Yeah, he also
Yeah.
did like some things on BBC, or I think something like that.
Yeah. This guy right here.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, if you can, please let me remove.
please check him out. I mean, he's really amazing.
Can you tell me his name? Fred?
His name is Fred
Fred Swanika.
Swaninker, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. If you just write that TED Talk Fred Swanika, it will come. Guys, please check
Oh,
this out. I watched like twice, and I'm gonna watch it again. It's very beautiful. It's talking about the leaders who ruined Africa and the generation who can fix it.
Yeah.
oh,
And basically it's
amazing.
talking about us.
Yeah. Not
Amazing.
only that, also he did. There is also another documentary on BBC or something like that. Please, just you can paste his name on YouTube and then check his content. Okay, it's
Yeah.
really
Okay.
mind opening.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Well, I'm going to suggest you one thing, one person that inspired me in TEDx show also.
Please, please.
If you have
Okay.
known her, maybe Malens Bart Williams.
Let me
Who's
find
that?
here.
Malens Bart Williams. You
Okay,
can
let me write it.
spell
Man, but Williams. What?
Mallence. Malens Bart Williams TEDx show.
Okay, we'll check it out. We'll check it out.
I cannot.
Check it
Can
out.
you?
She made an amazing. It was an amazing. I keep watching it every time. I couldn't stop watching it.
Yeah,
So please
definitely.
check that out
Definitely.
too. All right.
Wait. Can you pronounce it again? ML.
Mallence.
CE. Ah, okay, here.
Malens Bart Williams. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
it's right here.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, guys, you can go and watch her. She's the
She's
one.
an amazing person.
Okay, I'll watch this as well after this one.
Yeah. She's from Sierra
Oh,
Leone.
wow.
Mm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
brilliant.
Nice,
That's
nice.
amazing, man.
You
Yeah.
have to watch her. Really, really. She's
And
my
and
inspiration.
and I think Teddy, this Teddy Talk, they will come back to me after a couple weeks. I send the request to use the video, and because I want to avoid the copyright issue, so they said they will come back to me after a couple weeks. Hopefully, they will allow me. If they allow me, then sometimes we'll be having this conversation and watch a little bit of talks from beautiful Africans out there who are actually they have the spirit of pan-Africanism, just to learn. It can be a session like that as well, to hear different ideas and to share some different ideas with one another. I think it'll be beautiful.
It'll be really nice.
All right, guys,
All
I
right,
really appreciate Kuru Iti and Ebenezer for stopping by. God bless you,
All
man,
right.
and
Yeah,
I'll see
God
you
bless,
very
man.
soon.
All
All
right.
right.
All right. See you,
Okay.
brother.
See you on the
All right.
next show.
All right.
11.
Bye, guys.
Yeah. Bye. Yeah. All right, guys. Man, this is beautiful. Today, guys, if you're joining right now, if you're late, I want to tell you that you missed a lot of stuff. All right. We had such a great and amazing session. I'll try to cut this video down and to share a part that we were sharing together, because I think it's very important. I'll share with you all the other video. So hopefully you guys can watch that. But if you haven't watched this, you can watch from the beginning and just enjoy. And I just want to call upon everybody to share. One Africa Forum is for everybody. It's not just for Ethiopia. It's not just for Tanzania. It's not just for Kenya, but it's for Africa. That's why it's One Africa Forum. So we want many people to come and to be involved. If you know anybody, great speakers, who would want to come and to share ideas and everything, this is the beautiful platform to come and just to share. Mika, could please write down about the show. What do you mean? You're meaning about this show or about something else? Please elaborate more so that I can understand. Yeah, so invite as many people as you can, so that as we're coming back for another day for One Africa Forum, we'll have as many people as we can, because we are trying to change the narratives. And if we're here right now, like right now we are 23, so if you tell one person, next time will be more than that. So please, let's do that, and it's gonna be amazing. And second thing, I really appreciate for everybody who joined here today and those speakers as well. It was amazing to have you guys here. And let me just remind you that you are more than what you think you are or who you think you are. You're more than that. If you're thinking yourself like this, you have to know that you're bigger than that, because the way you think about yourself is not the way God thinks about you. It's very important. So don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit your vision. There's this one quote I love from Obama. He once said that, if you reach your goal, that means you didn't set them high enough. Like if you reach the goal, you didn't set them high enough. So you gotta set your goal right there, because you are more than who you think you are. The way you think about yourself, you're more than that. And you have to know that there are things that you know about yourself and nobody else know about you. There are things that you know about yourself and other people knows about you. But there's also other things that other people knows about you and you don't know about yourself. That's why you always need people. That's why you always need people around you to tell you, to keep you in check. Not bad people, because there's other people that are just jealous. They just want to pull you down. No. People who love you, people who are going to speak truth in love. And that's what I want us to do here in One Africa Forum, speaking truth in love, because we are not here to blame. This is not a blaming game. We're not here to point fingers, but we are here to find solutions. We are here to discuss about the solutions, things that will give us a first step. Like the moment we are ending this One Africa Forum right now, you will be motivated. You will be inspired to actually go out there and to do some change, to do something for your community, to do something for your family. We spoke about families here, to do something for your country, your nation, and for the continent. This is the reason why I'm doing this. But if we finish here, you close your phone, you close your tablet, you close your computer, and then you go to sleep, I'm telling you, it'll be useless to do One Africa Forum. But I hope these 20 people who are watching right now will have people who will actually go out and do something and make some change in their community. Become a better father, become a better citizen, become a better friend, become a better neighbor, become a better African. That's why we're doing this, man. Nobody is perfect, but we are reminding each other that, you know what? We're African. The image that has been portrayed about Africa is wrong. It's not who we are. Don't let movie determine. Don't let movie tells you that you are this person. No, you're not. You're different. Don't let other people tell you that, no, you're not. You're more than what you think you are. If you're more than who you think you are, then you have to know that what movies tell about you is actually less than who you really are. The only person who knows you exactly, even the number of your hair, is God. He knows that because he created you. And if God created you, you have to know that you're not weak. You have to know that you are strong. You have to know that you are extraordinary. You have to know that you have ability, you have capability, you have capacitance, and everything. You have everything. Because, man, God is great and he created you. Why do you look down on yourself? Why do you disvalue yourself? Why? You don't have reason to do that. So before letting anyone look down on you, don't look down on yourself. Because if you don't look down on you, it wouldn't matter whether people look down on you. You already know who you are. As I share that, we have to know who we really are. Youth, young Africans, we have to know who we really are. So that when anybody or anyone comes to you and look you differently, say something different about you, say that, you cannot do this. Say that, oh, you know what, you are a loser. You know what, you are poor. It doesn't really matter because you know who you really are. But the problem is we don't know who we are. So keep yourself in check. Know yourself, and it wouldn't matter what other people say about you. All these noises, we talk about Western media, we talk about that, but at the end of the day, we are the one who allows this to come to us. Don't allow that. Close that door. Because you know what? If you open your door or your window, mosquitoes will come inside your house and will bite you. If your door and your window is closed, where are you going to find mosquitoes? You're not going to be able to find them. We open doors and we allow these things to come sometimes. And sometimes we need to be critical with ourselves that people, they're never going to stop talking negativity about you. People, they're never going to stop criticizing you. People, they're not going to stop threatening you. People, they're not going to stop hating on you. That's how it is in this world. But how do you react? How do you perceive yourself? Do you really know yourself? So this is not just a motivation for you, but it's for myself. I'm talking to myself that we have got to know ourselves. We have got to know our identity. I am African. I am beautiful. And this is Black excellence right here. I don't want anybody. I don't want validation from anyone because God has already validated me. And he has done that to you. So go out there with confidence. Smile. Even if you have bigger teeth like mine, smile because you love yourself. If you cannot love yourself, who do you expect to love you? We have people, we have young Africans who are very insecure with how they look, what they say, what they do. We cannot be insecure. Even when they go and they meet with different people from other countries, they feel like, I'm just like this. You're not like that. You are special. You're different. And you're beautiful. And you are excellent. That's who you are because God has made you. He has made you. And he knows who you really are. So we better find ourselves. We better find ourselves and not let anyone say otherwise. Don't let anyone say otherwise. People, they can say whatever the heck they want to say, but you know what? They don't really know you. They don't really know who you really are. The best thing is you have to know yourself. Young African youth, we must wake up right now. There's a need for us to change our society, our continent, and we must wake up right now. 60% of the population of Africans is youth. I'm talking to you right now. Wake up before it's too late. Wake up. We can save this continent. We can save our nation. We can save our families. We can save our government. We can save everything surrounded. We can do that. You can do that. Together, we can do that. And it's love, peace, and unity, yo. Yeah, guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for stopping here today. And I appreciate for all the comments, and I appreciate for all the love. Remember that we'll be coming back to talk about One Africa Forum again. We're still pushing, and remember to tell other people as well to come and to join us. And not only that, I want to remind you guys, so you can go stay connected with my social media as well. I'll share with you guys, my Instagram, because some people, they have been actually asking about it. This is it. Stay connected with it. This is me. If there's another Mika Chavala out there, it's not me, but this is me. So please stay connected with that. And it's going to be amazing. Sometimes when we have these different topics, I'll be sharing on my Instagram right away, and as well as Swahili Nation Instagram. I'll share with you guys right here. All the links are right here. So if you go there, you'll be able to see them. This is Swahili Nation that we have, and also we have also One Africa. So you can go and stay connected with us for more updates every time. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I love you so much, so much. I love Africa, and I hope you do too. So I'll be signing out right now. Sometimes it's so hard to leave because you guys are such beautiful people. But I'm just going to need to leave and to go to sleep right now. It's 4 a.m. in the morning. All right, guys. Appreciate. Don't forget to love one another and spread peace wherever you are. Swahili Nation, Swahili to the world. I love you guys. Share this with everybody and tell them One Africa Forum. We're here for you. Bye-bye.